WWE NXT superstar, you're going to see him one day, maybe soon.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Briley Pierce. Briley, what's it like being here at WWE NXT and the training and just everything that's going on?
Sure. Being part of NXT is almost undescribable. It is the hardest thing I've ever done anywhere in any capacity, no matter if school, sports, anything. It's non-stop go, 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 whether we're training or at a show. We just did 3 shows in a row, and maybe we get a day off tomorrow, I think, but it's kind of, you don't even know. You just always expect to have training or a show or going somewhere to talk, like right now, or do publicity in a town we're going to go to later. But when you're in the ring, and you can, I don't know if you can hear the crowd right now, when the bell rings, all the pain and sacrifice and, secret injuries you're trying to pretend you don't have, it goes away, and it is the best feeling. I don't know if it's like skydiving. I have never skydived before or something like that, but that's got to be like a similar kind of rush. Just being in front of people, no matter how big or small the crowd is, feeling their energy, hearing them, whether they're booing or cheering. It's worth it for that no short amount of time in the ring. So it's really, really hard and really, 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 really fun.
When did you know you wanted to give this a shot?
I will be very upfront with you. This wasn't my lifelong dream at all. It was with my brother. He wanted to do this ever since he was, old enough to want to do something. For me, I was always into artsy kind of stuff. I played sports too. I wrestled and played rugby in college, but I was very into writing and theater and acting and comedy and that kind of stuff. And I guess, at some point when my older brother was in OVW and I was in Cincinnati going to college, I would drive down on Wednesday nights to see the TV tapings. And I was very involved with the college theater program and doing a lot of comedy on my own and stuff like that. And I kind of started to think like, oh, he's in front of this crowd, no matter how big or small it is. It's not quite WWE, but it's, the developmental system. And they're going out there with nothing planned and entertaining these audiences all over the region. I was doing kind of the same thing, but with comedy, so a non-athletic version of that. Because I was big into improv comedy, so we'd go out there with no script, no plans, no nothing, and kind of create a half-hour set. And there was a little seed in my mind thinking, maybe once I'm through with school, I want to get my degree first. Our parents were very big on no matter what happens, get a degree first and then do whatever crazy thing you want to do, join the circus or whatever. So it was like a seed in my mind, and I finished school, but I kind of put it to the side and moved to Chicago and started getting into the comedy stuff.
Improv big in Chicago?
Huge, yeah. Chicago is a great city for improv. If anyone is watching this thinking, no, maybe I'd like to do improv, go to Chicago, definitely. I learned a lot there. I went to visit Tampa because he moved. He was up with the golf thing, and then back down, and then up with the Spirit Squad, and then back down, and he was living in Tampa, so I went to visit him there. Got a really close look at what was then FCW, now NXT, and watched one of their shows there, and was just thinking, man, someday it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, I don't know what I'm going to have to do to make it happen, but it seems inevitable, and it just seems like a road that eventually I'm going to just get on. And when I was living in Chicago, just a few months after moving there, it was kind of in my head, like, I'm in the wrong place. I need to learn to wrestle. I need to go somewhere and figure this out. So that's what I did. Do you want all the details? I'll give you everything you need to know. Or is that...
we can go from there, but we don't have to go the full thing. But I'm going to guess, obviously having your brother involved, WWE, and for those, we'll say Dolph Ziggler, big WWE superstar. I'm sure that helped you maybe get a tryout with FCW, but then you had to do it on your own, or not necessarily?
He made me do everything on my own. I was trying to, of course, you're like, hey, can you help me out? And he goes, look, go to a wrestling school, become the top student at that wrestling school, give me a DVD of your match, and I'll see what I can do. And I said, okay, so I moved to Louisville, Kentucky, started training at Ohio Valley Wrestling, which was no longer a developmental system. I became the top student there. I won a full year scholarship there. I only lasted a few months because I was there for 7 months. I always tried to just be the best and just hit the gas pedal down. I was Rookie of the Year real quick. I won tag titles real quick.
Was it a little bit natural? I'm not saying it's easy, but was it natural for you? You were just a good student and learned well?
I found the entertainment aspect of it way more natural than the physical part of it. It's like no other sport. I mean, I amateur wrestled, I play rugby, but there's just nothing like professional wrestling. It's just totally different.